My dear audience, many of us believe that lies, misinformation, deception are in politics only. You see, politics and other forms of deception are local. That means politics in America is designed to deceive Americans only. Politics in India is meant to deceive Indians only. Politics in Russia is meant to deceive Russians only. Mainly it should be. Any country is meant to deceive its people. The government of each country is meant to deceive its people. Can you think of a profession or discipline that deceives the whole world? Yes, the whole world. If you say science, you are 100% correct. The reason why most of us believe them is we are intimidated by science, as we have limited knowledge about science. Science is factual and true. The truth and the factuality of science is based on the integrity of the human beings. Wherever people are involved, there is bound to be dishonesty and deception. Dishonesty and deception are part of human nature. The disciplines that are on top of the park of science, deception are astrophysics and astronomy. Both are the same. Astronomy is just observation, plotting the paths of celestial bodies, and astrophysicists know the dynamics of those bodies. These disciplines have changed the way we see the universe. I'm going to discuss a topic of astrophysicists that talks about the shape of the earth, which almost all of you will rather not talk about. Almost all of you will dismiss it. Every week or two, the astrophysicists try to debunk the idea that the earth is flat. But people never stop saying that the earth is flat. Maybe the reason people continue to say that the earth is flat is because the earth is flat. The main reason the astrophysicists continue to debunk the idea that the earth is flat is because those who say the earth is flat never presented scientific evidence that proves the earth is flat. More than 5,400 years, the whole world believed that the earth is flat. Can we say that all the empires that existed for the past 5,400 years are not smart enough to know the earth is flat? I'm here to present scientific evidence to prove that the earth is flat. In fact, taking the scientific evidence in its totality, I can say without any reservation, it is impossible for the earth to be a globe. That means every angle you look at the earth, based on the phenomena we can observe, it is impossible for it to be a globe. My name is Luis Fafana, born in Sierra Leone and educated in Russia, then Soviet Union. I have a master's degree in mechanical engineering and majoring in ship's propulsion system. If the earth is not a globe, the obvious question everybody will ask is, where is the edge of the earth if it's flat? I will answer that question. I'm going to show you the edge of the flat earth. But before I do that, I have to prove that the earth is flat. I'm sure all the astrophysicists know the answer to that question. Neil deGrasse, Bill Nye, the last guy, Brian Cox, Professor Kaku, all know the edge of the flat earth. I named the main class because you cannot lie unless you know the truth. I am not going to talk about dynamics of the earth now. First, let us talk about how the human race came to the conclusion that the earth is a globe. Now let us define what language is. A language is made up of words. Words are abstract representation of objects, feelings, and conditions. You may speak the same language, but if you don't know the meaning of the words or understand them differently from what they represent, they will mean nothing to you. Example, if I say I have a cruise ship and a pool in my backyard, you cannot argue with me unless you know what a cruise ship is and a pool is. If you know what those words are, you will dismiss my assertion because you know that can be true. I can change your world if I redefine everything you see, hear, and feel based on their characteristics. If I can take control of your senses, I can take control of you. If I take control of you, I can take control of your universe. You then will see the universe through my senses. This is what astrophysicists have done. They took control of our senses, and now we see things through their eyes, not our eyes. If I go to the Amazon forest and meet those people that we think are primitive and tell them that trains fly, they will believe me if they trust me and have not seen a train. I can write a fictional story and you believe it if I tell you it's true. Psychologists have tested the method of programming people. If you repeat a lie many times for 5 weeks to a group of people, it does not matter how outlandish that lie is. If you tell them that it's true, after 5 weeks, they will believe. If you come and say it's a lie, most of them will believe the original lie as true. In human history, no lie has been universally accepted as true than the idea that described the earth as a globe. I'm going to present scientific evidence to prove that the earth is flat. And I'm going to show you the edge of that earth, which they have been trying to hide from you. It is crucial that you know that the earth is flat because the lies the astrophysicists have been telling us hinge on that. If the earth is flat, all the lies the astrophysicists have been telling you will be apparent and will not fit. In fact, I'll not be able to present all the facts in this video because the facts are many and that will make this video long. I would like to address Neil deGrasse and his group of liars. Neil, you and your group have been lying to mankind for centuries. You have not lived that long, but you sure inherit that mantle of deceit and conniving ideology that has kept mankind in ignorance for the past 6 centuries. You have created a universe for us that does not exist. In this video, I'm going to tell you what you already know. I'm doing that so that you know that I know. I begin with the following declaration. Number 1, the universe is not heliocentric, it is geocentric. Number 2, we do not know the size of the earth. The Bible explains that. Number 3, the sun is very small. It's less than 40 miles across. Number 4, the sun is less than 5,000 miles from the surface of the earth. Number 5, the moon is very small. It's less than 40 miles across. Number 6, the moon is less than 5,000 miles from the surface of the earth. Number 7, the earth is flat. I can show everybody the edge of the flat earth. I can calculate the distance between the earth and the sun. I can calculate the distance between the earth and the moon. If a star is 1 light year away, we will not be able to calculate the distance from the earth. These declarations are based on scientific analysis pointing to the biblical fact. In fact, I can say that it is scientifically impossible, logically stupid, and rationally insane for the earth to be a globe. So Neil, I want you to follow what I write so you will have the opportunity to debunk it. For us to understand that the earth is flat, we have to carry out an experiment that's irrefutable. Example, if I say the distance between 2 cities is 200 miles, the way to prove I'm right or wrong is to drive or walk between those 2 cities. For us to prove that the earth is flat, we have to use geometry and trigonometry. It's very easy. You can read how to prove that in my book, but I'll prove it here. Before I proceed, we must agree on one thing. If the earth is a globe, you must agree that the distance between any 2 points on ocean shore and the center of the earth are the same. If they are the same, then any 2 elevations that are equal are also equidistant to the center of the earth. As you have seen from the clip of that video I posted, I stand by every claim I've made in that clip. In 2022, I published a book with the title, "The Solar System as You Know It Does Not Exist." 2 years since I wrote that book, I've come to learn that not only the earth is not a globe, but it cannot be a globe. Let us revise a small section of the geometry that proves the earth is not a globe. The theory is any point on a tangent other than the common point will be further from the center of the circle. We use that knowledge in our experiment. If we put a laser beam on any point on any spot on the earth and set it at 90 degrees to the vertical, then that laser beam becomes a tangent to the circle. That means any point on the tangent other than the point of the support on the earth will have a higher elevation than the location of the spot because it's further away from the center of the earth. In the meantime, I stopped so far to make this video as short as possible. I will continue in the next. Thank you.